This to me is coming quite close to a ghost story. So we all know that the Hellboy reboot, or what was previously known as Rise of the Blood Queen, will be coming at us on January next year. But what I find rather strange is the fact that the closer we are to the film's release, the quieter the film has become in relation to its production and news. Which to me is pretty bizarre. And the last time we've seen even anything about this movie was in relation to the banner that was released thanks to Mila Jovovich that does reveal somewhat of a first look of the Blood Queen. And this was 3 months ago. And then when you look back to the first official look of David Harper as Hellboy, that was released 10 months ago. And despite the black and white image that was released alongside this first official look, we have not seen anything else in relation to a promotional image featuring Hellboy. Or really anything about the film in general. Now the other day I was trying to look back on some of the recent Hellboy news by the off chance something new has went under the radar, but the reality is nothing has been released or even revealed since the banner has been shown 3 months ago. And this to me raises a lot of questions because what's going on with the Hellboy movie? And I'm honestly surprised that this whole movie has went under the radar and that no one is even talking about the lack of news. And I remember weeks before this year's San Diego Comic-Con, I did hear that there was going to be some sort of reveal in relation to the Hellboy reboot, whether it'll be some sort of news or maybe even some footage. Given how Dark Horse was celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Hellboy franchise, and shockingly Lionsgate hasn't even shown a single thing coming from the Hellboy reboot. And the strange thing about it is the fact that they completed the production at the end of last December. Now one could argue that maybe the film is struggling from production issues, or perhaps the casting controversy did make a dent within this movie's reputation, but from what I can gather, despite the casting controversy and the fact that they did do a complete recast, everything about the film's production went smoothly. But then again, it's not out of the realm of possibility in that maybe there could be some sort of behind the scenes drama, but nothing has came to light. But let's not forget, this movie will not be released for at least another 5 to 6 months. So maybe there is a good chance in that Lionsgate are keeping everything close to their chest, and maybe wait for the last 3 months before they can start doing their promotional stuff. Which isn't unheard of because especially some of the comic book films, especially most of the Fox films, do tend to wait a good while before they do their promotional material. So maybe this could be the explanation, and I really do hope that this is the explanation here because I have been dying to see this Hellboy reboot, and Hellboy is quite possibly one of my most anticipated comic book films of next year. So what do you think is happening with the Hellboy reboot? Do you think that's suffering from some behind the scenes drama, or do you think that they're being clever and keeping everything close to their chests? And also, are you still even excited to see this film? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video, please like and subscribe, take care and have a good one.